Down at the South Rift in the hilly Loiter division of Narok district, the future promises to be bright. The Maasai Morans have literally put down their spears in preference to another serious mission, raiding the earth for food security, a concept promoted by Ilikerin Loiter Integrated Development Program, ILIDIP, another partner to Cordaid. Growing maize is a new lease of life for this conservative and predominantly pastoralist community. The benefits are diversified.
Pale mbeleni kabla tukuwa tunalima tulikuwa na njaa mingi sana. Na sasa hizi tumeanza kushiba, watu wameshiba chakula. Watoto wanaweza kwenda shule, tunafaa nguo mzuri, kila kitu tumepata.
60% of the Loiter Maasai are a community acknowledged in the process of attaining their own food security when and where the weather permits.
For a very long time, the Maasai relied on the cow. And after dialoguing with them, we thought it was time that the cow gets a co-wife. And we define the co-wife to the cow as growing crops. We've used the concept of raiding cattle and applied that to raiding the earth. And within a very short time, the local households were able to produce enough grains, beans, and other subsistence crops to supplement their pastoral diet.
All surplus produce at times of plenty is well preserved for use during the time of drought. ILIDIP has constructed 3 communal cereal banks with funding from Cordaid under the Kenya Drought Cycle Management Program. Her long-term plan is to ensure everyone is engaged in maize production. Poor households have been helped with ploughs, seed stock and oxen. The strengths of ILIDIP are drawn from the well-organized and recognized local traditional development structures, pastoralist community development associations, PCDAs, which have been there since time immemorial. ILIDIP's role remains that of facilitation, linkage and networking, with the PCDAs carrying the full implementation. Everything in Loiter is communal. They are endowed with several natural springs which they communally own and manage. In the past, the springs were open and contaminated. Droughts caused the springs' water volume to recede. ILIDIP sought to correct the situation by protecting them.
Ilikuwa shida. Sasa kuna shida. Tulikuwa tunashota hii kwa mwaka mingi imepita. Sasa tumeanza hili. Na tulikuwa tunala, hakutabika, sasa imekuwa safi. Tunashota ile msuri.
Besides, ILIDIP has also piloted an innovative water harvesting initiative that harvests runoff water and preserves it in underground reservoirs. Other strategic water points have been rehabilitated or reconstructed. Enko Seremai borehole is an oasis for some 123 households and their livestock at times of drought. It is a fallback water point accessible when all other sources of water dry up.
At
every communal water point, ILIDIP has put up sanitation facilities for the herdsmen. The potentials of the Loiter Maasai community are limitless. Traditionally, milk belongs to the women. During the wet season, milk is in plenty. At times of drought, it becomes scarce.
Si, raya na warungi saruni, wana mbebeke
The Borana people of Meriti in the dry Isiolo district are also challenged by drought. Meriti Youth for Local Resources Empowerment has taken up the challenge and are committed to minimize the impact of drought. Working under Meriti Integrated Development Program (MID-P), the youth are engaged in fish farming. The Drought Mitigation Initiative has not only provided an alternative diet to the locals, but has created direct employment and income to over 20 youths and their families.
Maji katika samaki inajaa kwa Wasonyiro. Alafu tukaona hii kitu ni chakula. Tena ukiuza unapata pesa. Ya pili unapata training. Mungu akitusaidia tunaendelea hii kitu hii pali ikue campsite tourist area.
One of the strong points in the DCM approach is the cooperation with the local government and other agencies in the region, and MID-P has built on this. The unique initiative implemented with DCM funding through Cordaid has attracted the attention of other development organizations. For instance, Arid Land Resource Management Project, a Kenyan government agency responsible for drought management in all arid lands. Currently, they are facilitating replication of the initiative by constructing 5 other ponds for the group.
The impact of the trickle-down effect of the programs are now being seen by the community. In terms of youth, the arid lands are now showing their big interest. And the issue of community now trying to have interest of selling, buying and selling, and even eating, so that from the drought point of view, they will not always, they will not see why the under 5 lactating mothers, pregnant mothers are malnutrited. Well, we have a lot of resources here.
As the fish are growing, the youth keep themselves busy in their small vegetable farm. The group's initiatives have motivated many. Other youths are also trying their hand at business ventures. The youth are not the only enterprising group in Meriti. Women are at it too. MID-P empowers women by supporting their local initiatives like this one of bread baking by the Waldagena Self-Help Group. Residents of Meriti can now afford to have fresh bread in their diet, baked and supplied by their own.
Kwa hiyo mradi tuko na manufaa. Ile pesa inatoka ni ya kila siku. Sio ati ya kesho. Kesho tutengeneze, kesho tuache, kwa sababu ni ya kila siku inatusaidia. Hata tukiwa wagonjwa, hiyo ndio inatusaidia. Hata school fees tunalipa na hiyo.
Through these local initiatives by the people and for the people of Meriti, chronic food insecurity amongst the Borana is gradually becoming a thing of the past, and for sure their future appears bright.